So, you guys see this door. It's open at the end of this short hallway. Crumb says, maybe I'll just close this door. But as he goes to reach for the door, he sees into the room. And he sees this strange creature. Let me pop up a big visual here on the screen for us. And it has the upper body of an obese infant and the lower body of a giant housefly. As Crumb reaches out to shut the door, this grotesque little creature says, "Wait, please wait." And we have been waiting for weeks.
That is some nightmare fuel, right?
Yes.
So, what do you do?
Well, okay. So anyway, yeah. So you guys are a little bit behind me. Probably hear this, but don't see this. So Crumb's gonna kind of, with a very confused look on his face, with the door. He did stop closing the door, and he's gonna quickly close it and look back at the party. It's like a baby fly monster thing that just told me to wait in there. Gonna kill it?
Father Matthias looks at Crumb and looks at the others and says, does it want us to wait so that it can kill us, or does it want us to wait so that it can be a friend with us?
I don't know, it kind of freaked me out. I just closed the door.
Well, you got a good look of the room, so let me tell you. There is an iron gate, which is the door that closes off this room. The room is bare except for a circle on the floor of silvery metal inlaid in the stone. There's a small rickety table on which sits a thin journal, and then, of course, this childlike blasphemy of a plump human infant and a gigantic fattened fly in the center of this silvery circle.
It's not cool.
Ooh. It's very cool. You shut your mouth.
Well, maybe we should talk to it.
By all means. Gestures for you to come talk to it. I wouldn't. Seems unnatural, whatever it is. Might be more your department, Matthias.
Let's step in together.
Maybe Albert.
So was it anything like the one we found in the astrology chamber?
Astrology? Oh, the imp? No.
No.
It's like a giant fly.
Oh.
Bottom half is a fly. The top half is like a nasty looking baby. The last room I stepped in with something weird in it, Matthias. Made me sit on a spiky chair, so I'm a bit hesitant.
Well, shoot, I'm your only healer, so why don't I just barge in there and check it out?
All right, Matthias. All right, no one electing to speak to it. I'll talk to it through the door here. Yes. What do you want?
I only want to be free.
And why are you imprisoned in the first place?
That stinky wizard.
Albert, wizard stuff.
I think he's referring to Hunkley.
Yeah, Hunkley. What about him?
You asked why I'm imprisoned. It was he.
Why did he do this? What are you?
I am trapped. I am here against my will.
Yes,
Please.
you said that.
Who are you? Why not
Yes.
free me? I just want to go home.
I don't know your intentions, and I don't know what you are.
I am a Zebub.
Well, I like whisper everybody. Says he's a babub.
A bum?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Huh. Sounds odd.
If anyone has knowledge planes, you can go ahead and roll that. If you don't have it, then you
Indeed.
can't roll it.
I will attempt to identify the bug baby.
The bug baby.
All right, well, you think you may have skipped that
Jeez.
chapter, but since you were told, or it told you, what it is, you have a little bit to go on, and you have an understanding that it is some sort of creature from another plane.
It is not of this world, I announce.
You also know that it is a devil.
It's a devil of not this world.
So it's evil.
I would say most likely evil, conniving, whiny.
Let me out!
I'm thinking you're
just wanna
probably
go
good where.
home.
I think you're probably good where you are. I'm gonna open the door. Does he?
Oh, yeah. If you've been having this conversation, the door's been open.
Oh, I said earlier I was kind of speaking through the door, but okay. Does he look like suspended, like he actually is trapped? Is he like stuck, or is he hovering? Or
When you first rounded the corner enough to see him, he was like sitting in a heap on the ground, but then he like his wings flapped and he floated up, but he only moved up. He's still in the dead center of this circle.
If he's trapped in there, we should probably investigate the room.
Okay.
I am trapped. I'm so trapped.
We could just kill the devil. Seems in a rather delicate position. We do have to make it safe.
Well, maybe freeing it'll go back where it came from.
I don't know what cleric schools you went to, Father Matthias, but the schools I went to, you don't trust a devil.
Evil or not, striking down a trapped thing just seems wrong to me.
Well, let's go in the room and check it out.
Fully open the door and enter.
All right. I'm happy to repeat the description if anybody wasn't paying attention. Well, actually, I wouldn't be that happy, but and you know what? I'm gonna give Albert Broussard not a new no, not a new knowledge planes, but I'll just say. Okay, yeah, give me a new knowledge planes. This is not for this specific thing. This is for devils in general. All right, you know that devils in general are lawful evil. You're talking about, untrustworthy and whatnot. I'm just letting you know. devils in general are lawful evil.
Okay. I am personally enriched by this knowledge.
Keeping it totally to yourself.
Indeed.
So, Father Matthias takes a closer look at the area underneath this creature. So I'd like to roll a perception. If that's okay.
Of course.
I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm looking at. But it's interesting.
Yeah. It's pretty gross.
You said there's a table in here, is that right?
Yeah.
Search the table.
Ryan, if I would I have any way to tell if, like, what's the permanence of this thing in imprisoning him? Like a arcana check to know the spell? Like, do I know if it's, how long it lasts?
You are investigating the circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if it's permanent, I'm not sure how much I care about it, honestly. Do you want me to roll something?
Sure, spellcraft.
Okay.
It has lasted quite some time already. So everything leads you to believe that it'll continue to last.
I'll say,
but it shouldn't, it shouldn't give you the sense that, it's all good and this is just gonna take care of itself. This is definitely under the parameters of the contract that you signed, which you all have clear memories of because it was not that long ago for your characters.
I find anything on the table?
Oh, the table, yes. The table has a thin notebook, and in that notebook, there seems to be a number of events that have begun and concluded, various summons, and this current one is incomplete. This current project, the last page of the journal, says that this devil by the name of Curate was summoned by Hunkley, and Hunkley has been asking it questions, but it has not been answering.
Did he tell the questions he's been asking?
Yes, it does. The question is how to permanently disguise a book so that it would look like something else.
Interesting. Uncle has been inquiring how to disguise a book.
And there's the name of this creature.
Yeah, you said Akarat?
Curate.
Curate. Your name is Curate, is it?
Yes, it is. Please, release me.
Yes. The wizard here was inquiring on how to disguise a book. Why? Did we discuss that?
I wouldn't answer his questions, and he left me to ponder my decisions.
Why wouldn't you comply?
Because fuck him.
Okay, fair enough. Did he tell you why he was trying to disguise this book?
No, he just tried to torture me and threaten me, and I wasn't having it. Why not release me?
You are a devil.
And what are you?
Not a devil. Not evil.
Well, where I'm from, being a devil's cool. Let me go back there.
And where I'm from, I kill evil things. And you're lucky we haven't attacked yet. Still deciding what to do with you.
All right. Well, I can't maintain this voice for very long.
You're breaking my immersion, right? Albert, do you detect anything magical other than clearly what's binding this devil?
If I cast it, probably I would know something. So I think I cast Detect Magic to see any other magical auras beyond the circle and shear it in the room.
In the room, it's just you guys and Cheer It and the circle.
I do not.
We have any ideas what this matter? Seems he's been bound here for quite some time. Probably will stay here if we leave be. You can't cause trouble being bound here, whether in his realm or ours.
Yeah, but we still need to clear the house of potential threats and problems. This would be a real problem for somebody if they came in here to do an inventory. I don't know. But maybe we can get him to promise not to hurt anybody if we release him.
We release you when you leave this realm.
Yes, I would just want to go home.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
I'd like to roll a sense motive.
Nice roll.
Yeah, nice roll. Hard to tell, but he clearly wants to go home. Clearly wants to be released. But, can you trust him? You don't know.
We release you, we'll leave this realm with no conflict. Yes.
Yes.
I don't like the look on your face, Ryan.
Make him promise, Crumb.
Promise. You will immediately leave with no other strings attached or whatever it is you devils do.
Or we could just leave you here forever.
Whatever you guys want to do.
All right. Well, you heard it. He clearly doesn't care if he goes home. How would we?
You won't be able to do any of that cool devil stuff.
How would we release him from this binding?
Probably just disturb the circle. I say we make him promise, though.
He did, I think. Yeah, he said yes.
Yeah,
Did he promise? Words have power that he's
right. All right.
Enough for me.
Close the door, make sure your weapons are out. I'll close it for you.
Pulls out his Morning Star.
And using my battle axe, I will disturb the circle.
Yeah. Well, see, the circle is not. There's silver inlaid into the stone floor.
Oh, I had it in my head. It was like sitting on in a pattern or something.
Iron gate to this chamber hangs ajar. A room within is bare, except for a conjuration circle of silvery metal inlaid in the stone floor and a small rickety table on which sits a thin journal.
I will strike it down my battle axe on the silver.
You're going to have the barbarian work with the magic circle? Sure. All right, so you're going to step forward to get in range of the circle.
Excuse me?
Oh, you said you were barbarian, bro. When you introduced your character, you called yourself a barbarian. So I will excuse you in your mistake of your own character description. But yeah, you want to do a 5-foot step up to get in range of this silver metal inlaid in the floor.
Some interesting language there.
Why don't we just ask him if he knows how to be released? Chirrut, how is the best way to release you?
Anything breaking the circle or making the circle incomplete.
Or if you just cover part of the circle with something else, would it be incomplete?
Yes. Do it.
Crumb, step on the circle.
I don't know if I want to touch it with my bare hands.
Just cover it with your foot. You got shoes on.
What if my foot leaves to the other realm with him?
Well, who said he was going to another realm? It just would release him.
Oh no.
Or not. Give it a try.
I'm gonna he said break the circle. We don't have to put our own body parts in there. I put down a piece of rope on it.
I'm free. And he maneuvers up out of the circle. Let's see, my grid is just a little off from this map. But yeah, he moves up out of that circle and he says, and I will fulfill my promise of returning home, but first, let me thank you.
I'm telling.
Who are you gonna tell?
Satan.
Yeah.
I'm Satan on you.
It's not a very lawful action.
Well, you didn't exactly convince me. So everybody roll for initiative, please.
Okay.
This guy really just selected guess I'll die then. Let's find that young edition and roll.
Oh.
Ryan said this an encounter is happening whether you like it or not. Hey, I got a 10. That's better than usual.
Guys, we want to have some fun. Come on.
I think this is all fun.
Kill. Destroy.
All right, well, I got a +8 to my initiative. Nice roll there, Albert. Even better for Ulrich. Looks like we're missing Crumb.
I'm in there. I got a 10. I'm not. No, but I'm an idiot and didn't.
I will add you to the turn order. And
Billy Bob.
You can adjust your digits there. All right, so
My digits.
I think I already got them, but yeah. So this is round 1. The little fella did say, let's have some fun first. So, you guys are all primed and ready. Ulrich, what do you do?
So he wants to play a game.
Well, how convenient. I'm exactly 10 feet away, which allows me to charge. 5. So, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe I had my weapons at the ready the entire time last session, so I don't need to draw them. So yeah, I'll charge this devil boy. Let's enable the attack charge. That cold iron is going straight on his face.
Is it? It looks like it is.
Nice.
Oh.
Getting an echo from you, Jerry.
So Ulrich brings his long sword in, slashing down this small-sized devil creature, and Ulrich feels like that's a pretty good hit, but it doesn't really look like a good hit.
I like the sound of that.
That is terrible news.
Anything else, Nico?
No,
All right.
no, I just charge it after it says a very worrying thing.
All right, Anthony chooses this moment to log out of Roll20.
Yeah, it crashed.
So we'll just delay for you, unless you have some flavor for us that you can tell us. The Discord.
I am no flavor. You can go ahead.
Do you want to delay, or do you want to do something? Sans Roll20. Oh, you're back.
I am back. I'm rather quick. I like to try to identify. Is that a free action?
Identify what?
The creature, or did I already do that?
Yeah, you already did that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and try to daze it to see if it works.
Okay. All right, so that requires a will save from me, and
It's a rather poor roll.
any other factors here.
Oh no, I don't roll for it. It's just a 17.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you cast, I roll to save. I'm just checking to see if I got any weird things going on here, such as spell resistance or immunity to mind affecting effects, anything like that. Looks like I'm good to go, so let's give you that will save. Oops.
Nice. Back to usefulness. Feels good. Well, y'all only get one, so.
Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure that'll fly. So here we go. Oh, 19.
Try again next turn.
16.
I will remain where I am and hope we get some waxing.
All right.
We'll maneuver in a way that does not provoke an AI. Fine.
You will flank him.
Yeah, but our attack as well. If that, our attacks haven't been great in the past.
Speak for yourself, they've worked out great for me almost any time if I use them. When I don't use them, I roll poorly.
Like such a. I have a buff for the. There it is.
2 weeks off, so it's been 3 weeks since we played.
Indeed.
All right, now it's enabled, so it should work here. 21 for 11.
21 will hit. And again, you feel like you struck true, a blow that might kill a lesser man, but you just don't feel like all that damage goes through.
Does it visibly wound him?
Yeah. Takes some damage, but not the damage you'd want it to do. not the damage that you'd expect it to do.
Yeah, I'd like to use a free action. Albert, does this thing have some kind of weakness?
I don't know.
I don't know. Or Matthias, or cleric.
Or yell back, try praying first.
Three Hail Marys coming up.
All right, let's do. Is that it for you there,
Yes.
Mr. Crumb? All right, so it is now my turn. I will flap my little fly wings 5 feet, move up to there out of being flanked. And, shall I attack the big barbarian guy or the flat-footed cleric? I think that decision has already been made. So let's go for a bite attack. And his little mandibles come out and he lunges forward at Matthias. So here's a bite attack against your flat-footed AC. Oh, 19 to hit.
Oh, well done.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You bite me.
All right, so
Like-
here's the damage. Here's the damage from his little mandibles. Only 2. However, his mandibles seem to be all slathery and covered in some sort of bright green liquid. Everybody knows that acid is bright green, right? So here's the acid damage. So 5 total damage. However, there's more.
And there's more.
Please give me a fortitude save.
All right, here's my fortitude save.
Wow.
Wonderful. Natural
Thank you very
20. You are quite confident that wherever he bit you, you'll be able to survive that. So it's your turn.
Okay. Father Matthias is going to cast defensively his spell to use his divine trident.
All right. I want that AOO, so you better make your concentration check.
Oh, shouldn't have I got an AOP when he moved away?
5-foot step, brother.
Oh, right.
Pathfinder, baby.
Concentration. So here's a concentration check.
And I do believe that'll fail, but let's all look up the rules. Concentration. The DC.
Let's see. This is the caster. So is that this caster level check the same as a concentration check? 15. So yeah, it looks like it fails by 1.
Probably.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it should be a better cleric next time.
Wow.
I'm working on that. All right, so I attempt to do that, and does that mean so I lose the I provoke, and I also lose the spell, right?
Sounds good to me.
Well, you're the GM, you know these things.
Yeah, but you're the player and you're the one choosing to do this. You've only had 3 weeks to decide what you're going to do, so I'm going to put it on you. Actually, I'm going to give you a minute to figure it out.
A whole minute.
What are you gonna do, Matthias?
Yeah, when you said it in that voice, I thought you were about to say, "What are you buying?"
What are you selling? Thank you.
All right, your minute is up.
That seems like a fast minute to me, but okay.
So, anything other than me taking an AOO on you?
Why don't you take the AOO on me while you do that?
Sure, why not? Let's see. Anthony, you're asking me about the crit deck? Yeah, I've got that ready to go, but I'm not sure why. Nobody critted, right?
No, we just always forget. So I just thought about it.
Yeah, I got it all set up and easy to access this time. So let's go ahead and give you another bite, Jer. 24 to hit.
Jesus.
And we'll give you the damage.
Really good bite.
Let's see. Do I crit on a 19? No, I don't. But here's the bite damage, and here's the acid damage, and then I guess go ahead and give me another fortitude save. That's the way she goes.
Hasn't built up an immunity yet?
Apparently not.
Is it poison or acid? Because if it's acid, you can't build up an immunity to that.
Says you.
All right. Well, he's definitely not immune to it, but he's got a pretty good fort, or at least he's rolling well. All right. So that was your standard. Do you want to do anything else?
I want to cry.
That's a free action.
Yeah, it's a free action. Father Matthias takes a 5-foot step back.
Cool.
Away from this ugly little baby. And says, "Hey, you're an ugly little baby."
My mother said I was handsome.
It's your mother.
Nico, what do you do? You're right next to this kid.
5-foot step to the position that was just vacated by Father Matthias.
Yeah.
Get in between him and Shirit, whatever his name. And okay, I still have 8 fucking turns on my blood rage, so I'm gonna go into a fucking blood rage. Why the fuck not?
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. That's the motto of a barbarian. I'll rage. Why not? And I'll strike the motherfucker. Hope I can do more damage than last time.
I hope so too. There you go.
Oh, willed it into existence.
All right. All right.
So, crit deck.
All right,
Where's
so-
that?
Couple things. I've got the crit deck here on a spreadsheet on my computer, but I've also decided to share that with you guys. So instead of having me be entirely responsible for it, I'm gonna share the responsibility with you guys. Here are the 3 handouts that I've prepared. So actually, go ahead and first, Nico, roll me a D53.
I'd love to see the shape of that die.
This is a slashing crit. So, what'd you get? What'd you roll?
30.
A 30. So let's scroll on down to there. Slashing, severed spine. Yikes! Target takes 3d6 dex damage. Fortitude save to half that. All right. Yikes. Okay, so I've got a new folder here, Pathfinder critical decks. Let me go ahead and reveal all of them to you here. I've also got a little note here. These spreadsheets were created by me using the decks that I purchased. The numbers are arbitrary. The cards were in no particular order. And the fumble deck is from more closer to D&D 3.5, so I updated a couple terms. There's that, and then there's the fumble deck as well. So feel free to open and close those as you like. And get them out of my way here. All right, so Fortitude save to half 3d6 dex damage. Nico, why don't you roll me 3d6?
Ooh.
11.
Wow.
Could have been better.
Okay, my fortitude,
Not bad.
pretty good.
That's all.
This just feels like an anime one. Omae mo shindeira.
Let's see, what's the DC? Fortitude saved a half. What would the DC be?
Isn't it 10 plus mod usually? No, it wouldn't be. That'd be entirely incorrect.
Is it the damage?
You rolled pretty low.
Unless
Does it just have to beat it with his, maybe? I don't know.
crit deck save.
That opposed fortitude saves? No.
Come on.
All right, let me scroll back down there to 30. Fortitude save halves. Looking at the other options there of 30, there's a con for bludgeoning with a DC of 15 for fortitude. There's a heal check for DC 20. He rolled a 14. Let's say that let's say the DC is 15 or 20. He failed either way. So let's move forward, and you chop into him, dealing possibly 25 damage, and feel like maybe you broke something inside of him.
Would you like me here?
Let's see.
God.
And he looks pretty hurt, but still able. Okay. Anything else, Nico?
No, I'm in a rage, so I'm not really gonna say much. It's just probably say, it literally, you don't know it, but you're already dead. And just that.
All right. Anthony.
Albert is going to raise his ring hand and little pizzazz and try to daze him again. DC 17.
Little pizzazz.
Or DC 16.
All right. I got my will save in the dice roller. Was it 17? It looks like
It's 16.
last time it was 16. All right. So here's the will save. Oh, 11.
Then he is dazed.
Okay.
Whack 'em, boys. I think I'm gonna get a weapon with reach because we're in this situation more than I thought we'd ever be.
A weapon, you say?
Yeah, I might.
All right. Sean.
20 for 6.
Yeah. That does damage, but again, not the damage that you would hope.
So, Ryan, just to clear this up for future reference, with the crit deck, there should also be a card that has the rules definitions, and it says, unless a DC is listed, the DC for any necessary save is equal to the armor class of the target. That's just what it says.
It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
So it's
well, the target. So wait, the target is what then? Okay, you're the one making the crit, so your target is then this devil, right?
Yeah. It just seems to apply to both fumble decks and crit decks. So it's like, how does it apply to the crit deck?
Well, thank you for looking that up, but that's not really a satisfactory answer to my.
I know.
I mean, it's illogical. Why would his own AC be his DC for his fortitude save? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, hopefully we won't have to worry about that in the future. All right, so Crumb steps into the circle and gets flanking and gets a shot in. All right, my turn. I'm dazed. That means I can't do anything, huh?
Got him.
Does it mean that I fall to the ground? I can no longer fall.
Nah. You're just stunned. You can't take an action.
Okay. Yeah, stunned. And
Old
all
Faithful.
Right. Yeah, all right. I don't know how faithful he is, but he's old. Father Matthias.
Sheesh.
Yikes, sorry.
This is live.
That's... So I'm back away from him now. I am going to cast my spiritual weapon. And essentially, aim it at him. So it's going to show up next to him.
How many times can you do that?
I'm not sure. The spiritual weapon? That's a different thing than my divine trident. I can cast it one time per day.
Okay, that is an answer to my question.
Okay. And it will last 3 rounds.
Okay. And we haven't created a token for this.
We did, didn't we?
Usually just draw it phallically.
Oh no, I guess we did.
Being honest.
Yeah. It was like
I thought, did Brian give you
okay. All right. So a spiritual weapon appears. We don't know what kind of weapon it is. It makes an attack roll, I presume.
Yes.
Odd.
No. Yes.
There's a tear in the fabric of reality.
Tear in the fabric of reality.
Done
Yes.
this so many
spiritual
times
weapon
before.
of banana float.
No, there's let's see here. There is blah blah blah. Distinct threat range. Yeah, I have an attack all set up for that. Hold on just one moment. I will get to my attacks. And here is my Warhammer spiritual weapon.
Hey, Bryony. Thanks, man.
What's up, Bryony?
We have not found out what the dragon is demanding yet. Not.
So
Soon. Maybe.
21
Busy
AC,
fighting demons.
2 points of bludgeoning damage, but it is a spell. So if there's
It's a spell. Does it have any other qualities to it?
it's considered to be a spell damage.
Okay. So, okay, so it's not bludgeoning damage?
Well, it is. It strikes with one attack. It's a big long thing to read here.
Okay, well, you go ahead and read that. We'll move on. So it looks like your weapon does no damage. It does have DR. You delivered minimal damage. Anything else from you?
No.
All right. Well, feel free to read up on past and future actions. So I always appreciate that. We'll move on to round 3. Ulrich.
Yeah, I'll just keep attempting to wail on it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not DR. It's spell resistance. It has to have spell resistance. It's a spiritual weapon.
Okay, so it's doing 2 magical damage. You're proposing.
2 magic.
This is not bludgeoning damage.
2 magic.
Probably be force, shouldn't it?
I don't know. It says right there in the description, damage hyphen bludgeoning.
Well, I had to create that. It's not something you find in their list of things here.
Well,
Holy shit, Nico.
Usual, I always appreciate when you click the spell that you're casting so that we can all see that in the chat and check your work.
Judge you.
Judge you, yeah.
It's a force spell. Yeah, it's 1d8 force damage per caster level.
Oh, there it is.
Word.
Top. I will fix that.
All right, appreciate it. All right, so Nico's 20 hits, the 12 does not confirm.
Even with his damage from the severed spine. I'm assuming that doesn't lower his. Or not. I think we've hit every attack.
Actually, still no, it does not confirm. Yeah. But his AC is definitely reduced with his reduced dex.
Yeah, I was just checking.
So let me take that damage. I just took Jerry's damage, and I'll take Nico's here. All right. Okay. So it's Albert's turn.
Indeed, it is.
Bet you won't daze him again.
You know, I do have a. If I get in melee range,
Stun lock him, dude.
I'm gonna take a step in. I'm gonna use dazing touch. Never used it before. It's a touch.
Bro, this is like a Dark Souls gank right now.
Okay. So his touch AC is reduced as well.
9's pretty low.
Yeah, 9's pretty low. I don't think that does it.
I tried.
Yeah. Yeah, you even got in there into some
Yeah.
questionable melee. All right.
Pass
All
it
right.
along.
All right. Sean, Crum.
Well, I was gonna grapple him so he couldn't attack Albert with Matthias, but since Albert has offered himself back.
Ooh, 11. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
Let me use a chip.
all right. So he's going this. Okay. So that's your turn. Anything else?
That is it.
All right. So I'm going to 5-foot fly I'm hating that circle. I don't want to go back into it, so I'm gonna 5-foot fly over to there, and then I'm going to have to use concentration to cast a spell. So let's type that in. We've got a +9 to concentrate, putting y'all casters to shame.
Do I get an AOB since he's casting red?
That's the point of this concentration roll. So if he fails, then yes. If he passes, then no. Here we go. Oh, 2. So he attempts to be sneaky, and he doesn't pull it off. So yes, you get your AOO.
Ooh. Less damage, but probably negligible.
Yeah, with his DR, that actually does no damage, but nice hit. You interrupted his attempt to cast a spell. And well, he's got a move action, but he already did a 5-foot step, so he can't really do anything more. I think he's screwed. Unfortunately, that's it. So, Father Matthias, Chair Bear.
Yeah, the spiritual weapon follows.
What is that weapon again?
It's a spiritual weapon. It's a...
I know. What kind of weapon?
Oh, what kind? It's a warhammer.
Okay.
Okay, Sigmar.
So it automatically follows him over and attempts to strike him again.
All right, yes, it does so.
And let's see if I'm going to do anything special here. No, I don't. I'm going to move. I'm going to take and move to the corner of the room over here behind Albert.
Cool. All right, moving on. Keep it moving.
And a 5-foot step after him, back to the spot I was attacking him from earlier. It's like a dance.
Isn't it, though?
I will once again attempt to hit him. I go 3 for 3 with crits. Bam.
Okay. Well, all right, he's still alive. He's very bloody. He's very damaged. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Let me do something uncharacteristic. Going to draw my sword as I walk. I'm gonna stab him with my longsword. No, I probably can't even hurt him. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna touch him. I don't even know if I can daze him again. I don't think I can legally daze him. I'm just gonna try to stab him. I tried.
Isn't that my old longsword?
Yeah, it is.
You're putting that weapon to shame.
Hey, in Albert's mind, he hit him with it. No, he didn't. I missed. Completely.
Tried
Not
to
really.
swing that thing like 3 times, and each time from an Ulrich need to give you some sword fighting lessons at some point.
Yeah, I could use those. And that's my turn.
Excellent. I was just making Jer a spiritual weapon that he can drop in the future.
Looks great.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Cool.
And Jerry, you can move that around, correct?
I'll be able to confirm that in a moment.
Okay.
I cannot.
Huh. Okay, well, Albert gives.
I think if he spawns it, he can move it.
No, I'll fix it. No, I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you gave it a go, and that's a miss. And now Crumb.
Power attack.
Yeah.
15 for 13.
All right. Yeah. Describe your kill, buddy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, nothing too fancy because he's a funny guy. But yeah, just overhead slash down, just cutting him open from his little baby cute head right down to his disgusting thorax of a fly thorax. F.
Yeah, you give a little TED talk on the anatomy of this creature, and everyone sees the intricacies, and he kind of floats there for a second, and then poof, he's gone in a little cloud of stench.
Crumb will finish with a bastard should just went home.
Would have been a lot better.
I believe this end was inevitable, Crumb.
Less evil in the world.
Poof.
Yeah. Ulrich, after calming down, taking a breather, will look at his sword with the guts of that thing that he goes slashing up and just like flick it. And the guts go flying onto Matthias's face.
It's rude.
Sorry, Matthias. Didn't mean to do that.
Rude. What if it was poisonous?
He was poisonous.
Make a fortitude check for that.
Another one.
So, Brian, I don't know why, but my damage bar doesn't appear to be properly registering. It says 33 out of 33, even though I've subtracted the amount of damage already.
Top left of your character sheet, recalculate. Also, give that spiritual weapon a go. You should be able to move it now.
I need a quick bio.
Yeah.
Back.
And it's done just in time to go away.
Yeah, well, it should, actually, did I save it? Let's see here. If I drop it in again, can you move it now?
Yeah, it still did not
Alright, well, let me
change my
set up.
amount, but I can move it, yes.
Oh,
It is Perfecto Mundo.
all right, good. All right, the floor is yours, gentlemen. Your call. What do you do? I know Anthony just jumped up, but there's no pressing matters, so.
Hello there.
Well, Crumb, well, he's kind of panting like after the fight. Well, at least this was at least a little fruitful. Wizard was trying to hide a book. Disguise it as something else. There's something else useful in this room.
It's hard to say. Hang on just a moment, guys. I'm going to gonna do a little channel here and try and reinforce our health.
Yeah, you and Ulrich are down. You're the only ones.
Yep.
What's up, Govin? What's up, other people that I don't know? How are y'all doing?
Big Smell is Anthony's brother. I will hand a journal Albert. And I'll search the desk just to make sure there's nothing I missed.
Yeah, it's just a small rickety table.
Table, okay. And everything else is bare. Yeah, well, I think this room is clear, gents.
I tend to agree.
Well, let's forge on.
Whoa.
You came from the north, my memory serves.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Indeed.
South of Reno. Press the corner. Wait for my compadre.
I'm having a little trouble with 20 right now.
Down quite a.
Here we go. All right.
All right, the wizard leads the charge. Oh, no, let's see.
Tracking 2 tokens. Takes me a sec, sorry. Come on. There's the left. See a door.
Yes.
Beautiful door. Best door I've ever seen. Alright, you want to do the honors, Ulrich, or you want me to?
I'm feeling confident after what I did to that thing alongside you. I'll do it. Let me check the door for traps first. Also, one of our magical compadres will check for magical traps. That would be nice.
Oh, it definitely has. Is this the rune door, Ryan?
The rune door?
Yeah, we first came to the door that was like...
You guys have
runes
never
on it.
encountered this door before.
Okay. Then I will try to detect a magical aura around the door.
Is the door trapped?
No, it looks pretty safe.
I detect no magic, Ulrich.
Okay. Just be at the ready in case there's something behind it. I will open the door.
Remind me at another time, less intense time, about that thin journal that Albert carries now. All right, so Ulrich opens.
I gave that to you, Albert, while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
FYI.
Where is it?
Where is it? Where do you put it? It's in your hand.
Okay.
While Albert stood there, mouth agape, I stuffed the journal in there.
It's
You
thin
just hear the
enough.
dial-up
Yeah,
connection
yeah.
sound.
All right, Ulrich opens this door, finds yet another hall, and there is a room at the end of this hall with light pouring out from the south.
Did we read this journal already?
No.
Might be a good alternative.
You're not taking time to read journals.
I'll lift up my hand to do like stop and say,
Now that Albert's not T-posing, maybe it's a good time. I'll be right back.
we've got light up ahead.
I furiously flip through the pages, nodding, and Ulrich, yeah.
Is that what you want to do? You want to take time to read?
That sounds so disappointed, Ryan.
Well, I mean, you guys are in a dark dungeon, more or less, walking by torchlight you got a torch in one hand and a sword in the other and a journal in your mouth. I don't know. You tell me what you do.
He has other appendages he can use for the journal.
Really?
The sword's in his mouth. Don't you?
Well, you're saying you guys can't flip pages with your toes?
Yeah, mage hand, duh. What are you thinking about, Ryan? Come on now.
I'll start moving down this hallway cautiously.
All right. So this hall, the walls of this room are covered in what I guess maybe you could all assess that they are arcane symbols. The walls of this hall, of this room, this oddly shaped room, have arcane symbols written on the walls.
I've seen this episode before.
Okay.
So,
Having flashbacks of Orkborg.
First thing first, I come up to this corner. I just want, while taking cover against the wall, I want to look up north, check if that's empty. We're gonna get jumped by something there.
The walls of this room are covered with arcane symbols. In the northern chamber, a wooden table sits against the eastern wall with several items laid atop it. A bright light shines forth from an opening in the south wall.
Albert, are these symbols magical, emitting any kind of arcane energy or thing?
Can I try to read them?
Of course.
And detect an aura if I'm ambidextrous enough. What knowledge would you prefer? Have a vast array.
Spellcraft. No knowledge.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a permanent spell of Wall of Light.
Same spell in Hunkley's spell book.
Except this one's permanent.
And that is permanent.
On that table, you see two swords. One, a very nice scimitar, and the other, a very nice short sword. They're mechanically very nice. That's a new term.
it's a new term.
I'd like to have a look at that short sword.
It's a +3 very nice. No.
As a half orc, the scimitar is singing to me.
So Father Matthias looks over Albert and he says, does that spell book tell you how to dispel this spell, or is there a way to figure that out? Or?
I don't think so. I didn't cast it. I don't know if I personally don't know anything about the permanency, so. Unless Albert knows.
I'm sure Albert's very good in the
So the spellcraft doesn't.
It seems like easy knowledge, but I personally don't know enough.
Well, can Albert cast Dispel Magic?
No, I can't dispel things that other people cast. No.
Oh, there you
If that's
go.
what I would need, then I am unable to do so. But it's just light, I don't really. Probably just walk through it or touch it.
Well, half orcs like falchions, not scimitar. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right.
The same thing.
This scimitar, the handle has a very beautiful, like, snake head as part of the handle, and then the short sword has very beautiful skull as part of the handle.
Albert, you didn't detect any magic in here?
I glance at the swords.
Are we having internet issues?
Detecting.
Oh, you cast detect magic on the swords? They
Yes.
both detect as magic.
These swords are magical in nature. I suppose I could try to appraise them. That's not how you discover.
Please,
Pathfinder.
If you don't have detect magic and you do have a successful enough appraise, with appraise you can say, hey, this is such fine quality, it's got to be magic, whether or not you can detect magic.
I mean, I can take a couple seconds or a minute to really look at it. I can usually determine the school of magic it might be enchanted with detect magic. The longer I look at it.
yeah, because I would
tell
like
me
to
anything?
add that short sword to my growing arsenal of
I
weapons.
can post detect magic.
Oh, we just encountered a devil, and there's been all matter of trickery in this home. My concern is, I've heard that weapons can be cursed. Best, just figure it out.
So Albert spends time maintaining this, and they are both +1.
Okay.
So there's no more details than that. They're not going to burst into flame or come flying back to you if you throw them or anything like that. They're just +1 magical swords.
I have detected some weapons of increasing damage averages, my friends.
Take that short sword.
Crum will say, not here to loot.
Hey, no one even knew about this goddamn basement area. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't part of the mansion we're paid to keep intact.
Putting the contract at risk.
Use it for now, You just can't keep it.
Really want to use it for now.
Yeah, we found books here. It's like one really big library. You just borrow stuff. You bring it back later.
Remember, the amount we earn from this contract may be less than what some of these items may be worth, but the amount we gain from getting a name for ourselves, a positive name as a company, is invaluable.
Mm-hmm.
No one will hire us if they know we don't follow the contract and we steal from our contractors.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he says while picking up the show.
Ulrich takes the short sword.
For now, yeah. It's a +1, it'll be useful. Down here, at the very least. Put it back afterwards.
Okay. What do you do now?
So, Father Matthias talks to Albert one more time about this spell. So, does the spell book really say what it does and how it works, or is it dangerous for us, or what's the deal? Do we know?
With Matthias, it seems a bit odd this particular corridor lit permanently.
Well, I identified it as this wall of light spell, so I assume that I know what it does. Seems
Would
pretty.
you explain it to us?
I would love
Yes.
to. I Google.
Wall of light.
I
Is
think
that-
I know because I have a scroll of it, and you posted the detail of the scroll.
Oh, did I already? Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait, is this spell to be found?
Yeah, it was with the books. There's a
No, I'm sorry.
scroll.
Is this spell online? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay. Immobile, blinding curtain of white light, and it's coming from the south.
Is it safe, Albert?
If you walk through with your eyes closed, I guess it can blind you, but I don't believe it is otherwise harmful.
Rum will kind of like wave his battle axe like in the light.
All right.
Would
Yeah,
damaging the arcane markings on the wall possibly disrupt the spell?
It's a good question.
Good, we don't want to damage anything unless it's a threat.
I say Father
Blindness is
Matthias
pretty
touch
dangerous.
it. It's the holiest of
Father
them all.
Matthias reaches out with his hand and looks at his hand, and his hand gets brighter. And then he pulls his hand back, and it's still there.
There you
I'm
have it.
sure you wouldn't be able to see your hand in a wall of pure light.
A lot of assumption for a player.
I don't know.
Jerry's good like that. Yeah.
Is there something on the other side of it? Can we walk through it or no, Ryan?
Okay, I'm sorry if I was unclear. The light is coming from the south.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's properly depicted in the map.
It is.
Okay.
Raminer's light.
Okay. Well,
Wait!
it's super bright. So you're blinded by the light.
Hold his shield up and just kind of try to like as if it was the sun, you know, try to find the source and block it if possible.
All right. Give me a fortitude save, please.
Oh, here we go. Fortitude save. I'm pretty fortuitous. That's not the right word, but 5 for 11.
Yeah, you squint and try to block the light, and you're not blinded, even with your eyes practically closed. The light is just barely bearable for you.
I will maybe oh god, it's so bright. Maybe difficult for any of you to see. Maybe prudent if we form a line. Someone behind me grab my belt.
And you're in yet another hallway.
Father Matthias takes a piece of cloth and wraps it around his eyes to try to protect his eyes.
Good idea.
Grabs Crumb's belt.
I'll grab Matthias and just close my eyes.
Lead on, Crumb.
This is an interesting metaphor. We're literally charging into.
Where'd you go?
No idea.
All right. So
You're moving really fast.
So I'm not sure. Is that too fast? Okay, so we got Crumb, and then Matthias, and then Albert. And then Ulrich. Okay, so you move into this very, very bright hallway, and you're all shielding your eyes, or blindfolding yourselves, or closing your eyes. You can all do fortitude saves, and the end of the hall has a door.
On it, Matthias.
We just hear a
expect
sizzling
anything.
sound and there's
Yeah.
smoke rising from Albert's eyeballs.
Albert's like, you guys smell that? You smell someone cooking?
So you guys are fumbling your way through, and you come to a door. Let's see here. On the other side, from the other side of this door, you hear a voice. Sounds perhaps like a lady's voice, or perhaps like a man trying to pretend that he's a lady. What's this? And you see that there's a window to this door, this cell.
So,
Perhaps there's someone on the other side.
who goes there?
And says, the voice speaks and says, "What's this? I recognize you not. Are you minions of the petty human?
We are not.
If not, I plead you to release me from this unjust and outrageous imprisonment. Do so, and you shall be rewarded.
Yeah, he says.
We released attacked us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. He says quietly under his breath to the others, "Oh shit, this again." Who goes there?
Father Matthias says to Crumb, I don't know if I like this rewarded idea. The last time that we were going to be rewarded, it didn't work out as well.
He literally used the term, "Let me reward you," son of a bitch.
Yeah, pretty rough, man. So Father Matthias gets up next to Crumb and feels his way toward the door and shields his eyes around the entryway so he can look inside the little window.
The light is blasting into the window as well, so the cell is illuminated.
It's like an angel since we can kind of double.
Right.
But yeah, Crumb also says, "Who goes there?"
What do I see?
You don't see anything. It's too bright. You can't see. But Crumb asked, and this voice says, "You may call me Safé. And who are you mortals?"
I am Crumb.
I am Father Matthias.
I am Albert, and we are the
4 Musketeers.
Breakfast Club.
You guys are really in the habit of just giving your names to people that ask.
What are they
Don't
gonna
come running to me when we encounter a fae.
It's a fae.
It's a fae.
Anyway. Are you the one producing this light? I cannot see you. Why are you locked here?
I am uncomfortable in this prison. I do not wish to remain here. I have offered you a reward upon my release. Are you agents of this man who imprisoned me here?
We are not. Are you yet another devil?
I am no more of a devil than you.
Well, I know I'm not a devil.
Pretty sure I'm not a devil, but I also can't emit blinding light.
This light has been cast upon me. I am not the origin of this light. This light keeps me here.
Oh, it is part of your prison then.
Aye.
Thought Albert can make sense of this.
Mortals. Release me, and I promise you a reward.
Why have you been imprisoned here? What are you?
The foolish man who summoned me was seeking information. He was so stupid, I laughed in his face. He was enraged by this and vowed to punish me and by this imprisonment.
Someone you from where?
How many questions will it take for you to release me?
Again, last time we released someone who was captive here, we were attacked. You should understand our hesitancy.
Matthias uses a sense motive to see if she's telling the truth.
Okay. Well, let's see. It seems like she's telling the truth, and let's see. I think I missed a question. Well, I am from the plane of shadows.
Shadows. Albert, do you know anything about that?
Yeah, Crumb looks back at Albert and Matthias. What does that mean?
It doesn't sound good, but
I'm willing to jog my memory if available. Unless she truly wants to monologue it.
No, she's kind of pissed off. She's a prisoner, and she's trying to negotiate for her release, and you guys are just grilling her with all these questions. But yeah, you can give me a knowledge planes.
18.
Yeah. The plane of shadow is a version of your world. Your world is known as the material plane, and there's some overlap between the two planes. But her plane, the shadow plane, is a dangerous place. A grim, colorless duplicate of the material plane.
Do I know if beings are inherently hostile to us from that plane?
You know that they're not inherently hostile.
Okay. I respond to Crumb. This is safer than dealing with a devil. She's not of an evil plane, but a neighboring plane. Just a different world.
Father Matthias says, I sense she's been trying to be truthful to us. I don't detect any falsehood in her statements.
Suppose we have to determine and analyze threats regardless. On agreement, then?
I think we should think about getting her release. I can't imagine what it would be like to be thrown into a prison like this for an extended period of time just for laughing at someone.
It has been torture. This light is much more painful to me than perhaps it is to you.
Yeah. So Father Matthias says to Crumb and Albert and Ulrich, he says, well, we need to find a way to get rid of this light. Before we can do anything else, or I don't know, unless there's another way into this cell, which I can't think of.
No being should be tortured, good or bad. Especially in a state of permanence. I'm going to release you. As promised, you will do no harm to us. I have your word.
One pause for just a second here. Also on that table, along with the two swords, was a suit of armor. This armor was like just kind of thrown there. It's all a continuous piece of armor, a big suit. And it seemed like it was very form-fitting, full-plate armor, but very light. And it had, it's so form-fitting that you can tell that it's designed for a woman. It has very ornate, kind of not necessarily frill, but like... and not necessarily spikes, but kind of somewhere in between. There's all sorts of design coming off of it. It's
some Final Fantasy armor.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely inquire then. We intend to release you. However, did you have a suit of armor and weapons? Are you a warrior?
All from the plane of shadows, no war. And yes, 2 swords and a suit of armor are my possessions.
Very well. I will release you, but you must leave this place and leave this town and peacefully.
Never wished to come here. I have no quarrel with you.
You know how we may release you. As I try to open the door.
Yeah, I think this door is fairly easily unlocked from your side.
And we'll try to do so through the blinding light.
Oh no, it looks like wait, you guys do have keys. Keys from, let's see, where did you acquire those keys? Yeah, you have a key. So that's easily done with the key. And let me go ahead and unlock this door.
Blinded by
And so this picture of her is her with her armor and swords, which she does not have. So she mostly looks like a 6 foot tall, smoky, black smoky female. Black smoke seems to be what she's composed of. Shadows and smoke. So here's and then she wears a white and blue porcelain mask upon her face, and here's what she looks like.
Oh,
Hey, want to join our party?
right, dude? Okay, what's up, dude?
So there's her badass scimitar with a snake handle and a short sword with a skull on the handle.
Cool.
The pommel, I should say.
You look rad.
Brett?
She's like holding a smoky, shadowy arm up to block all the light, and you guys are clearly blocking her exit from the cell.
Do you want a cloak to hide you from the light?
She holds one arm up and reaches out her other hand to receive the cloak.
Fine. And I try to kind of guide her out. And we should question her while we guide her out. You guys.
Question her.
Always inquisitive.
What kind of questions was he asking you? Do you know why he brought you here?
All right, so you guys exit that hall. She's anxious to get out of the light. Let's see, questions.
Yeah, dude. Information is power, bruh.
He asked me about a connection between the plane of shadow and the dark tapestry. And she moves to the table and puts her armor on.
What is the dark tapestry? What does that mean? We were, let me explain. We were sent here to catalog this home, and we have encountered many threats here. To ensure that there are no threats remaining in this house, and as we gone through and dove into this man's collections, you could say, I have a growing concern that he meant ill will on the town.
The dark tapestry is not something that mortals should play with lightly. It is beyond my control.
Subtle power, then.
I laughed at the little man, and here we are. And she adjusts these 2 empty sheaths on her belt.
When I see it, after she puts on her armor, I take that sorcerer out and I toss it to her, saying, "I presume this is yours, then."
All right, she deftly catches the sword that you toss to her, and she sheaths it, and then the other one as well.
I don't think we took the other one.
Okay, well, then she takes it off the table and sheaths it.
Pleases me to free a warrior. Unjustly kept.
Father Matthias looks at her and says, "Do you know how you're going to return back to your own realm?"
She looks around. She says, No, I have not deduced that as of yet."
Almost before she even finished the sentence, Crumb's like, "We're hiring." No.
Well, Father Matthias looks at Crumb and says, I was thinking that she could help us in this clearing of the manor. Maybe she knows of some things we do not."
For your release, you said you would reward us. And
You have helped me, and as reward, I shall help you.
Albert, I pipe up and ask her if she knows how to pick locks.
Well, we got detect shadows. But
She
We
turns
barely have
her,
that.
She turns her porcelain mask to look in Albert's direction, and she says, "Locks are of no trouble for me."
Ooh,
Perfect.
let's go.
That is great news.
Very well. Aid would be most welcome. Well, okay, so area. I think we have to double back to the ruined door at this point. I think that's the only place left unversed down here.
Yeah.
I tend to agree. The scary
Check it
door.
out.
Can the GM teleport us over?
It takes you time to backtrack, but sure. Let's gather y'all up here. I'll grab the Watcher. And
I'm racing right now.
let's see. All right, zoom out a little bit, and let's see if we can make this. Oh, okay. Good job there.
It was a maze.
Where'd it go?
Zoom.
Are you able to click and just drag over there?
Yeah, but you gotta follow the hallway. Exactly.
Oh, God.
I was racing.
All right, I'll get this over there.
Trip over any spiders. Giant spiders. Instant kill pitfall traps.
Is that all?
All right, Ryan, I'll give you real money to let us keep this NPC.
I will PayPal you $20 right
I will pay for this. I will pay for this DLC.
All right, we can talk about that.
This is the only door we have not gone through. We must in order to continue to clear the house. He says to Safei, what did she say?
Yes.
Safei.
And did we try to read the runes? I don't remember.
We
I
failed.
think we saw the runes and did a couple skill checks and said, "Fuck this, let's go the other way."
I recall failing miserably, both of us, Matthias. But we got somebody new. Yeah, well, I know they're magical, but I don't know what the hell they say.
Yeah, there's a thick, dark iron door. It's etched with arcane symbols, and let's see. Yeah, it does say there's a DC for Knowledge Arcana, but you guys already rolled it.
But what if you have read magic as a cantrip? Because I have a read magic as a cantrip.
Do you have Knowledge Arcana?
It doesn't say it requires that in the read magic.
What's the description of that?
Okay, well, this module says that with a successful Knowledge Arcana check, etc.
Oh,
read
It
magic allows you
doesn't say
to
anything about that.
decipher magical inscriptions on objects. That's what read
yeah, I
magic
have
does,
knowledge
so.
arcana.
Pretty general, all-encompassing.
So, if I can read Spanish, that doesn't mean that I can read a Spanish medical journal and understand it. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. All right.
So, Faye, do you know what these symbols mean by any chance?
Let me just pop open our stat block here.
This spell allows you to identify a glyph of warding with a DC 13 spell check. That's cool.
Let's see. Possibly. Let's see. Is there... All right, give me just a second here.
What's up, girl?
Yeah, there she is.
She's all smoky.
Knowledge Arcana.
She's smoking.
Smoky. Yeah.
Anybody else obsessed with Jim Carrey when they were a kid?
I was not a kid.
I don't know about obsessed, but when were you obsessed with him, Jerry? How old were you when you were obsessed with him?
No, I was not. Not at 30. Thanks.
I wanted to be Jim Carrey when I was a kid. Fucking loved him. Starting from Living Color all the way up to probably The Mask, and
Yeah. Well,
everybody grew up as soon as they watched The Mask.
that was my defining moment of becoming a man.
he kept good company in that movie.
Yeah, the moment you watch The Mask, just hair sprouts in places it wasn't before.
Somebody stop me. All right, so DC 18 for Knowledge Arcana. Here's her dice roll. 17.
So close.
Oh,
It's so far away.
Wait,
Why
it's
is all
Knowledge
that-
Arcana?
Somebody take a snapshot.
yeah.
Hold on a second. I think I have Knowledge Arcana. I do.
Oh, you get the message.
Yeah.
Ryan, we can see through this door, right? Or
I
not?
didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know that was. I think it's a new option from Roll20.
Very nice.
But let me go ahead and get rid of those skill notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you see through this door?
Or no? I thought it was a metal gate. You said? Or no?
I'm juggling too many windows here.
Yes.
We need to get you 3 more monitors. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love a second monitor.
Have it lift.
I have one. If it didn't cost an arm and a leg to ship it to you, I would.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Okay,
You
Okay,
need 3 monitors for them. Sorry.
The gate to this, the door that you see does have a lock, but you guys have keys, so. And you now have Safei, who says locks are no problem for her. So.
We're just seeing if Albert. Yeah, that's a good point. If we can see through it, if it's a gate or not. Not, then yeah, I'm gonna definitely ask Safei if she'll. Me too. Cannon fodder. Sure. And that's what NPCs are for.
Yeah, I didn't. When we were at this door the first time, I didn't actually do an Arcana roll. I know you did, Anthony, but I didn't.
Sure, go for it.
Why do you have knowledge Arcana?
He's magical.
I'm a blood rager.
What is that like? Oh, that explains everything.
Blood rager is a hybrid class between barbarian and sorcerer.
That does explain it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you start off with that's a full BAB class, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to wait until level 4 to unlock your magic. But anyhow, you can still study some magic, but you didn't study enough. You didn't study the right thing. So you're not sure what these obscure glyphs may be for. But anyway, this door does not appear to be locked.
Right.
Father Matthias reaches out and does not touch the door.
Scared me for a second there.
The door's 15 feet away, so even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to reach. Anyway, okay, Ulrich moves up to the door.
Bye, Ulrich.
Well, I say we just push on. Any objections?
Better you than I.
Crumb begrudgingly says, "It does not appear we have a choice. Perhaps I should do it."
I mean, be my guest if you want to.
You've taken a little damage. I haven't taken any. Figured.
Steps aside for Crumb to move forward.
Distribute the ouchies if they're gonna happen. I mean, nothing may happen. I may just turn purple. Well, I'm already kind of purple. Gray.
Okay, you open this door. You now find a 10-foot square antechamber. Its north wall is an artfully wrought gate of bright metal.
Right?
Shiny. Beyond this gate is a larger chamber. The walls of the chamber beyond are covered with more strange glyphs and runes and markings, including one enormous word scrawled in 1-foot-high letters across the north wall.
Send nudes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And on the wall is written Whataburger.
How do you know what Whataburger is? Awesome.
Ryan?
Points to you.
Yes, they are in a language.
Do I get an MOC point for
Languages do I know?
I'm sorry, what, Anthony?
I do know a bunch of weird languages.
Okay, yeah, tell me a couple.
I know, there's my sheet, jeez. Common, Dwarven, Draconic, Abyssal, Celestial, Orc, and Elvish.
All right. It is Abyssal.
Okay.
Ooh, that's scary sounding.
It's more of a whisper language, a real breathy.
And everything they say has some sort of portent of doom to it.
Let's see here.
Or Safei speaks Abyssal. She looks kind of abyss-like.
That's probably the point of her in the module, let's be real.
Wait, you speak Orcish?
No one knows.
Why haven't we? What's up, dude? We haven't even talked.
No, I haven't brought it up.
All right. So Anthony, I'm gonna whisper to you through Roll20.
Any tricks? I just copy paste it and not a whisper.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right, I translate them into Roman letters.
Holy shit!
I don't think I'm that far off. I think I gave it a shot.
Pathal Petangolgi.
I write on a piece of paper. I take
The Paul Tanguli. It's the Paul Tanguli.
Pathapol.
The Paul Tanguli.
You guys can barely pronounce your own names.
I can barely pronounce any. I can barely speak English. Let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Crumb will say the Paul Tanguli. Is that how you say it?
So, are you guys just talking to each other? Well, I don't understand what your goal is now.
Yeah, we asked Albert to spell it.
This is a huddle.
We're having a powwow. We're having a company meeting.
Yeah. We won't talk to me. I don't.
Crumb says that the Paul Tanguli. Is that how you say it?
We don't know.
We're clearly not afraid. Yeah.
Just open it.
Yeah, I think it's Tel Paul and the Kogoli.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, there's too many extra
All right. During all this silliness, you see these hands come over the edge of the pit. These hands come up. It's like from Dusk Till Dawn when the hands come up over the dude's shoulders.
Yeah.
Let's reveal this token. And this creature comes climbing up out of the pit. What was keeping him in there? You're not sure, but here's the creature. Here's the creature's token, and let's show him to you here. There we go with a zoom in. Oh yeah.
Well, there.
Beauty.
So he climbs up out of the pit, and he says, now in common, he says, "You are not the wizard."
I told you that.
Well, he's
stupid goat. I say it now. Orcish.
Oh, now he speaks and wants to answer questions.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite thing is answering questions.
You speak common, creature? Clearly so. Why are you imprisoned here?
He has like one hand in kind of an arcane gesture that perhaps only Albert knows. But he says, I do now.
Watch out, he just leveled up.
Looks at it like, that's pretty cool.
So this goat-headed humanoid is covered in mangy gray hide that only partly covers its gaunt but muscular frame. It is medium-sized, and it a pole arm materializes in its hand. A halberd.
I think it wants to fight, boys. Rom gets a big grin. No, nothing, and nobody. Okay. Silence amongst the company. Crumb opens the fucking door.
Okay, do it. let's go ahead and roll initiative. Whether or not you fight, I don't know, but it'll just prompt us to be more efficient here. Let's see what we got.
Classic.
I think that's my first bad roll of the night.
Here's my typical initiative.
Sweet.
Quick bio break for me.
Yeah, you earned it with that initiative roll.
Yeah, it's about that time. I'm in the bottom as well.
Yeah, go for it. I'll figure out my initiative here. Everybody at home, feel free to go to the bathroom whenever you want. Thanks for watching.
If that works.
We'll be right back.
If that works for you, Jerry says. If it doesn't work for you, then please go to the bathroom when you don't want to. Thanks, Jerry.
Hey, I'm trying to be helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so Crumb opens the door and steps into the room, and this creature has its halberd in hand. And Albert, what are you gonna do?
I still try to speak to the creature. I say, you know our proposition, creature. Let you live, you can leave immediately to your home plane, or we have to settle this. What do you choose?
Let us settle this then.
Okay. Then I ready my spell.
And Safei moves through the crowd, moves into the room with her fucking boss initiative.
Wow.
As she moves into the room, she unsheaths both of her swords, dual wielding those bitches.
Nice.
Like this lady more
So
and more.
cool.
Jerry, what do you do?
Matthias goes in, enters the room as well, and as he gets past Crumb, he casts Burning Disarm. So that causes a metal object to instantly become red hot. The creature holding that item attempts a reflex save to drop it to take no damage. Otherwise, he takes damage.
Reflex. DC 15, got a +3 reflex save. Let's see what I can do. Oh, that's short. So,
So 3 caster levels, so it's 5d4.
I'm sorry. So wait, let me just quickly read
I'm
the
sorry,
spell.
not 5. 3d4.
The object becomes red hot.
I'm sorry, 3d4.
All right, so he does not drop it, and you get to roll your damage. You're the one doing this. And so you can see his halberd glows red, and he clutches it, and he, as a free action, he just kind of very grossly licks it. I'm not gonna mime that, but he licks the burning hot halberd in his hand, and is that a goat smile on his face?
Can goats smile? I've never seen a goat smile.
I've never seen a goat not smile. Okay, so it sounds like that's Matthias's turn.
That is my turn, yes.
All right. Well, what shall I do? How about a little measurement here? Yeah. Liking the look of that. All right, so he is going to charge. Let's see. Shall we do this charge or that charge? I got multiple charge options going on here. Let's go with a little thing we like to call in the business a powerful charge.
Ooh.
This will do extra damage.
Sounds painful.
As he charges Father Matthias in an attempt to gore him. So let me move him right on up to Matthias.
Kind of gory.
Yeah, categorically.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be D20 plus 8. What does a charge give you again? Plus 2 to hit, minus 2 to AC.
Sounds right.
Sure.
So, therefore, let's bump that plus 8 up to plus 10. And he's gonna get you. Let's see what the dice roll is.
Rolling a 1.
Well, it's a good thing you're not flat-footed. Here's the roll. 19 to hit normal AC.
That does hit.
Okay. Let's type in this massive amount of damage here. 3d6 plus 4 gore. Powerful gore. Could I kill you with this?
Very bad name, by the way.
No, you won't kill me.
Powerful gore. Okay.
Wow.
3d6 plus 4 powerful gore. Kaboom. Oh, only 12 damage.
It's okay.
All right. He charges forward and impales you upon his curled goat horns. All right, Ulrich.
I've been holding out on this for a while. I will use the magic weapon potion that Albert gave me before we went into the house. Empower my sword and get a +1 on that.
That instantly fills Albert with pride.
Yeah, that would be a movement as standard. So, and is the gate like wide enough for me to 5-foot step up beside Crumb, or is it like a one-way thing?
You can step next to Crumb.
Okay. And that will be a movement to take out the potion and action to use it.
Okay. Crumb.
Here. And
Please show me your path to get there.
I'm going diagonally, then diagonally.
I presume you're going in front of Ulrich, and then
I'm avoiding an A up. Yeah.
Sure. Just checking.
Yeah, I'll do regular. Gauge the situation. 5 for crit. Possible crit.
Possible crit. Even with his charge, which lowers his AC, that does not confirm.
Jesus.
But let's see. Obviously, nat 20 hits. Let's see. Does he have some sort of defenses? It sure feels like it. It sure feels like that should have done more damage than it did.
That is it for
All right. Okay. Get us into round 2. We are in Hunkley Manor. And it is Albert's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a Stipperooski. And I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on the creature. DC 19 will save.
Okay. Before we get into the will save, let's talk about spell resistance.
Okay.
Is that something you have built into this spell?
Yeah, 21. Overcome SR.
Yeah. All right. Nice. So, all right. That's what we needed. Will save. Okay, I did a reflex save for him already, but not a will save. Let's see. 18. DC 19.
Close. But no cigar.
Okay. So you want to give us the short version of the result of that?
He collapses in laughter. It's not considered helpless. And it's 1 round per level. I'm level 3.
So for 3 rounds, he's laughing but not helpless.
Uncontrollably, yeah.
He can.
Yeah, laughing but not helpless.
So. Okay, so he's prone. And
Yeah, he collapses,
can take no actions, but is not helpless. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. I will depict him with a badge to mark that he's prone. For 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's a level. Caster level.
Okay, so if you would, Anthony, if you would please write in that in round 2 you did this to him, and it'll last. It'll end. It'll end on round 5. It'll end on round 6. How are we gonna figure that? Okay, so he's laughing all through round 2, 3, and 4, and he'll be free of it in round 5. Okay. So Safei, she will move in such a fashion, stepping lightly over someone's chips that they are eating into the microphone, and she'll get herself into a flanking position with Crumb, and her target is prone. She moved, and she will attack with her scimitar. Here's her roll. It's a 13. His AC is reduced by 4 because he's prone. She's flanking.
Charged also, right? That still have an effect?
Should.
All round, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're interrupting my math. Okay, regardless of the charge, with the flanking and the prone, that will hit still. And you see her, cold vapor come off of her sword, and also let me throw this in for good measure. So she delivers a good amount of damage, but let's see. So that's still gonna be mitigated by his DR. I will take some damage, and that is her turn. All right. Good job, Safé. Father Matthias.
Okay.
You got me hitting myself here, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
My limit break.
Father Matthias is going to take a 5-foot step back and cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. My turn. Hideous laughter. And then Ulrich's turn.
I shall engage
Good
Blood
laugh.
Rage. I'll engage my Blood Rage here. Got 6
Thanks,
more
guys.
rounds.
I needed a hideous laugh.
Super important.
Then I will go attack the goat man, the beast man looking guy.
Live, hideous laugh, love.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, this is gonna be, if this hits, holy
Bet you won't.
Let's see it.
Magical weapon.
Just looked at the components for your hideous laughter. I need fruit tarts and a feather.
Yeah.
that's not right. Let me recalculate here. That's not right. Okay, there we go. Time to say these hit. Ooh. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely hits. But does not do the damage you'd hope it would do. I'll take some of that.
Most of it.
Yeah. All right, Crumb.
Prone, flanked. I will risk the. $20 for 7.
Oh yeah. All right, Albert. Anything else from Crumb?
I will 5-foot step. Yo.
Okay, I will just walk into the room over there.
Casual as fuck.
Slam the door behind me.
Roll on in there.
I don't even think I can overcome this thing's DR, so I mean, yeah, shit, I'll try, I guess. I'll try to splash him. I know it's not gonna do anything. Oh, it's not my attack shit.
Right, Albert carelessly throws acid amid his allies.
I don't want to get accused for doing nothing.
And
I continue to mock it.
the you can hear the acid sizzle, but it looks like it does no damage. It landed. It hit, and it just seems to maybe clean
Hurt
up
me.
some of the dirt that's on him or something, but it doesn't seem to hurt him.
That's all I got, boys.
All right. Now it is Safe's turn. Crumb's 5-foot step denies her flank and her sneak attack damage. Nice job. But she will attack nevertheless. Let's just make sure all this looks right. He'll attack once again with the scimitar. Oh, that looks good. Man, I hate 2-weapon fighting. I need to restructure this to take that into account. Not my hatred of 2-weapon fighting, but the 2-weapon fighting itself. So her attack roll would be lowered. This next one would be as well, but she'll still. She's not going to hit with that second one, but she goes in with a nice dual scimitar short sword attack. Lands with the scimitar, but not the short sword, or perhaps it lands but doesn't penetrate. And then it'll be Matthias's turn.
Okay. So, Father Matthias, he casts Divine Trident, and a trident of electricity appears in his hand, 4 foot long, and he steps next to the creature with a 5-foot step.
Oh.
Okay, so standard to cast it, and then...
Yes.
Okay. All right, well... you guys just rob yourselves of fun combat when you do this sort of thing, so he just laughs hideously for another round. Ha 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 ha! And now it's
Fun combat? You mean have him chase us around the whole room?
Wait, he's on the
When he
ground
stands
laughing.
up?
He's on the ground laughing.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
spit at him.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, I'll take another swing at him. With my minimum of 9 damage per hit, by the way, right now with my buff supply.
Very nice. Wow. So, yeah, you crit on a 19. Go ahead and roll me a D53. And let's hop over to the crit table.
48.
All right, 48 slashing. You guys see how this is structured?
Mhm.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, magic. Spun around. The target is flat-footed for a round. All right, so that crit doesn't help you any. Well, actually, it lowers his DC a little bit, but what the hell? He's already prone.
Yeah, but maybe Albert can hit some acid splashes.
Maybe.
He did hit with the acid splash, but the acid just rolled off of him like water.
Can't physically hurt him. I believe it'd be rather impossible. Even with an acid spot crit, probably. I'm gonna buy that spear, man. Just for this.
Well, you guys are just mercilessly chopping down on this guy as he's rolling on the floor laughing. Crumb.
We
did offer him mercy. They're really merciless.
Well, I'll take advantage of the situation since we're doing some good damage, and that's not my job. I will attempt a disarm.
What is not your job?
Damage.
Oh, your job is to take.
The fighter doesn't fight.
What are you trying to disarm?
His weapon.
His weapon.
Yeah. I know he's got horns, but I don't know if he uses it maybe to cast or what. He's scary, so it's a CMB. Yes.
It's your CMB versus his CMD.
19.
Just choke him out.
Well, his CMD is not reduced, so he clutches to that. How long, Jerry, is your heat weapon spell active?
That's only that one time.
Okay. All right. So Crumb does not burn himself when he tries to grab this guy's weapon, or however he does it, but he fails to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is Dex not attributed to CMD?
I think it is, but his Dex is not lowered. That was the Chariot who got that crit, the spinal, the Dex damage. This guy's Dex is not damaged.
That's it. All I did then.
Alrighty, Albert. Round 4.
I'm just gonna see if I can identify it for giggles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't tried to do that. So that's knowledge planes.
Yeah. If you can learn about it,
Yeah, this is a demon.
Ooh.
And what do you want to know?
I really didn't think that far. I guess it's resistances. We know we're not doing damage. Can I deduce what will?
Sure. Yeah. He's got DR5. Cold iron will pass it. And I realize that's what Ulrich's been using this whole time. My bad. So yeah, cold iron or good will bypass the DR. So I'll take off. You've only hit him 2 times, right, Nico?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll take off an extra 10.
So I announced to the party while adjusting my glasses.
Well,
back here, flipping through my notebook.
He's also, this creature also has resistance to acid, cold, and fire. 10 for all of those. And he's completely immune to disease and electricity.
All right.
Good thing I don't have my magics yet.
I closed my notebook loudly after announcing that.
Well, knowledge checks are not on the spot study sessions. Knowledge checks are you remembering things you've already studied.
Nah, just imagine Albert opens up his fucking notebook and his hair goes like.
I don't have hair, but my beard.
Yeah, your beard. Your mum chops grow like in lead and just start waving. And you're like, this is a demon. Your eyes roll back.
There you go. That's my turn.
Knowledge checks are free if you want to do something.
Oh, and Ryan, I had to double check. So, in case it matters, if his armor, if he's flat-footed, he doesn't get a dex bonus on CMD checks, and if he has any penalties to armor, that also applies to CMD. If that helps to disarm it all.
Sure, why not? Why not? You knock the halberd out of his hand.
Just pulling him. I've got my cold iron from disarms him.
We're stunned Ryan here.
No, it's fine. I don't care.
Demons are scary as fuck.
Yeah, I passed, so I passed to Safai.
Not even a little acid splash test.
All right, so Safai will once again attack. now that Matthias has stepped in, she gets her flanking bonus once again. Here's her scimitar attack. Does not confirm the crit, but she will steal the kill as she plunges her scimitar right through this thing's skull and kills it.
Nice.
In mid laughter.
Sorry, what?
In mid laughter.
Oh yeah.
As he laughs.
Or blows on his ring and rubs it on his leg like he's trying to cool it down.
Well done, Safei. Glad you aided us.
She steps back and does that cool thing where she slings her sword and the blood flies off it and splatters all over the ground. Not one of you. And she sheaths both of her weapons.
Rum dives in to have the blood splashed on his face and says, "Oh yes, mistress."
God. Just because we're in a mansion and there's a tall lady doesn't mean you need to go full.
I'm pretty sure the artwork, she was wearing stilettos too, just saying.
Okay. Just rename her to Lady Dimitrescu.
Lady Dimitrescu did not invent BDSM, for the record, okay? Don't take this away from me with Resident Evil references.
This is like the third one I've made.
Albert, you're just going everywhere.
Yeah, I just gotta say, that was pretty weak that I didn't even get to use this guy. I got one core on Matthias, and then you guys just made a mockery of this fight.
Hey, I'm gonna say one word, okay? Tasare.
I accept your apology.
Oh yeah, I remember you told us after.
Yeah,
that Tosari was not meant to die in that first fight at all.
For Anthony and Jerry and the viewers, Tosari was the main boss of a campaign we did that died in the first round before he could even do anything.
Oh.
He was.
I thought we were just doing like a piglet and like Ty accept your apology.
No.
No, I got it. I knew what you were saying, but okay.
But I will, in that reference from Nico, say, Lady Safari. Thank you so much. Safari? Safari. Thank you. Thank you very much for your aid.
She just nods her head a little.
Yeah, would you like to join up?
You doing after this match?
You free this afternoon?
Father Matthias looks over at Safei and says that, all right, I'm glad that worked out for everybody. What's down that hole? Walks over to the hole and looks.
Why
down
did you say that while looking at Safei? What hole did you mean?
Oh, spoke abyssal. It might be some kind of abyss.
Looks down the hole.
It's a 10-foot pit. It has a couple bones and just like refuse and nothing much.
I want to check out this halberd.
Okay, it is filthy, and it looks to be finely crafted, but it has all sorts of like gray I don't want to say gray matter. That means like brain matter, but it has like something on it, on the blade and on the
gross.
handle. Yeah, it is gross. Gray splotches cover the blade.
I'm just gonna smell it.
You like lean down and get next to it on the ground to smell it?
No, he would probably pick it up, honestly.
Oh, you pick it up. Okay.
Wearing gloves, but
Sure.
average intelligence. He doesn't know.
You are cursed and you turn into a goat demon.
Yeah, you pick it up, you smell it. It smells awful.
Albert, is this weapon also magical?
By my special eyes, the eye detects.
No.
No. Although I would stop touching it. It's disgusting.
I intend to clean it. This is not property of the manor, so...
Does look pretty icky. Is
Can
it
I-
really property of the manor?
it's not. Assume it was this creature's.
Yeah, so
So
I
we
don't,
all, yeah, okay.
Well,
I
they're all
don't think it's
debating
really
about
property of the manor.
I raise my eyebrow.
Okay.
Is it like
Okay.
a reach weapon?
No.
Oh, okay. Father Matthias isn't really very good at knowing these things.
while they're debating the dung halberd. I'm gonna turn to Sophia and say, "You fought well. I don't believe I said my name earlier. Cautious. I'm Ulrich Stormbreaker."
She gives you kind of a coy nod of the head and says, well met, but doesn't offer a handshake or anything.
Neither would Ulrich.
Lady Sophia, you said you were unsure how to return to your plane. Perhaps help you with this. You evaded us.
I appreciate that, she says.
Stilettos, but still.
They're in your imagination.
Honestly, that
Yeah.
1 foot looks like a barefoot, to be honest. Even better.
Father Matthias says, I don't really feel so hot, so I'm gonna channel positive energy, healing energy for everyone. I know Ulrich, you could benefit a little bit from that as well.
Very well. Could be the last chamber.
There are no further doors that you've passed up, or this is it.
GM said we cleared the dungeon, so
The GM said it.
I can read that notebook real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. That thin journal. Is a list of all the creatures that Hunkley has summoned. There's quite a few of them. Devils, demons, Azata, Archon, on and on. He's been researching. Excuse me. He's been researching the construction of constructs. He's been researching the construction of homunculi. That's what that little guy was up there in the observatory up on the roof, the homunculi. He's been investigating and inquiring about Belhaim's history. Various discussions about magical items and spells. And, of course, the Dark Tapestry. His notes mention a failed conjuration of a representative of the Dominion of the Black. These are all just notes for him, to himself, so they're not elaborate, they're not very informative, but you're getting these little brief notes. When he did conjure a representative of the Dominion of the Black. It tried to kill him, and he had to kill it. And he notes that this took place in his safe cave.
Cave was mentioned before in one of the other.
I know a mining place. What?
The notes make no mention of where this cave is.
I think that servant said something about the cave as well, did he not?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm recalling.
But we don't know where it is.
Interesting.
Was
There's 36 creatures listed in this journal, and it is probably quite informative to Albert and to anyone who's interested in summoning. It's probably worth something.
More books. Of questionable value.
more importantly, it's probably a good thing to bring up with Lady Regina.
Have we disabled all the traps in this place? Have we?
I think we've cleared, yeah.
Seen everything? It sounds like we should go and report back to the lady.
I think it may be prudent for us to collect dangerous items as well. Things that dangerous people may want to have their hands on. I think that would be on par with eliminating threats here. This journal being one of them, and any further books as well. Present it to Lady Regina and ask her what she wants us to do with it.
Sounds reasonable.
Crumb still holds this halberd in hand. Stinky halberd.
Stinky halberd.
Stinky halberd.
I mean, can I wipe it clean with a rag?
You can wipe it with a rag, but that doesn't clean it.
Gross.
Doesn't our friendly neighborhood wizard have a spell that can clean any object?
I do, but I don't just offer it.
It's not free.
What do you make of this muck on this? It's foul.
It is unsightly and disturbing.
But to say the least, I was meaning in a demonic sense.
I don't believe I detected magic previously.
I think it was magical.
To praise it. Mechanically.
I've heard of ghosted spirits leaving behind ooze and residue, or is this some kind of demonic residue, or is this simply shit?
So Faye says, the beast was licking it.
Be oiled with fat of some kind. Perhaps that's why it didn't burn it, Father.
It sounds unsavory.
Fuck it, Matthias, can you just get it off?
I think we should toss it down into the hole.
It's like a waste.
Well, it's in your hands. Do what you will.
Yeah, keep it. That's what you are. You just keep it, yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't rub off on you.
Can I use craft weapons to appraise a weapon? Is that skirting the line?
I mean, I literally can do it. If you want me to.
Well, I was just curious in general, like craft weapon applied to being able to see a weapon's quality, It's to me seems abusive too.
Yeah, I would definitely say no. But feel free to look up skills and see what they do. But no, I don't think that craft allows you to appraise.
So what's up, brother? Can you clean this for me? What's up? Please? It's gross. Creeping me out.
I cast God damn it.
That word
Roll
sucks.
linguistics to pronounce your spell.
Prestidigitation on it.
Okay.
To clean.
All right.
Does it clean?
Sure, why not? You clean the poison off the blade. It's clean. It'll no longer do extra poison damage.
Good.
Also, it seemed like it had any, is it just a simple halberd, do you think?
Yeah, appraise would be appropriate there. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's masterwork.
I will
Masterwork halberd.
I will present this to Lady Origin as well.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make your way up the stairs out of the manor. Let's pop you over to the big map. Let's go. There you are. What a beautiful map.
Beautiful.
So, about what time of day is it now? Is it 1-ish, 2-ish in the afternoon?
Yes.
Okay.
It is perpetually midday.
It seems like it. Takes so long.
We're quick and efficient.
Yes, we are.
I'm sure Lady Origin will be very impressed.
Shall we visit the lady?
Let's go.
Let us.
Tomato.
Ding!
Okay. You head to Devi Manor. And let's see what we've got there. How's everybody doing on time here? Looks like we got plenty of time. Let's see.
I have like 20 or so minutes. It'd be a good time for me.
Okay.
If we want to do this now or wrap up, whatever.
So yeah, you go to report to her. She has her servant lets you in. I imagine you prestidigitate and get all cleaned up from battle. You're not tracking in mud and blood and whatever other crap. So, Lady Origina thanks you for your service. Her promise to pay you 5,000 gold. She keeps her promise. And she's so pleased that, well, actually, you present all the books and such.
I do. I produce everything I found.
Okay. So, she is, in fact, so pleased that she tells them that should you wish to attend the auction to bid on some of these very items, she will cover half the price of anything you win. If you win the bid, she'll pay up to 7,500 gold.
Oh yeah.
To match, half the price. And this auction will be held in a month's time.
I think if we're going to just skirt the RP, we would stress these items we're presenting to her and why we took them to show her is that they're potentially dangerous items and probably should not be sold to others. Should either be destroyed, sealed away, or we could keep them, safe from bad people.
He runs a finger along one of those magical tomes, and one of those magical spell books, and she says these clearly are worth something. We shall see, she says, kind of avoiding answering that. Jer, I think I'm hearing myself through your microphone. Anyhow, if you don't mind skirting the RP, that is the conclusion of that conversation. She says that she'll have her clerks go through the manor, which she says, I hope that it is as safe as you say, but we'll have it all figured out, and in a month's time we will have the auction.
What of hey,
the new love interest?
Okay, so you guys move on out of the manor, and you find Safei in the shadow of a tree outside, waiting for you.
Okay, cool. I just was curious if she's continuing on to next episode, essentially, or if we need to wrap that up.
Yeah, she seems fascinated by what she sees, and what she has seen in the short trip from Hunkley Manor to Devi Manor. She's just, you can't see her eyes, you can't see her face, because one, she's wearing a mask, and two, she seems to just be composed of shadows and smoke. But she's she's rubbernecking it. She's looking around at everything.
We definitely made a better impression on her than the kobold in the previous dungeon. We were missing every hit and everything.
And then,
we were experts.
And then I did my thing. I was hitting way too hard. Finally, for once, I got good rolls.
Company treasurer, we got the $5,000 in there.
Indeed.
As we were walking up to Safei by the tree, I just do a stretch and say to the rest, man, I'm starving like a bear. You all want to get some food? Safei, do you eat, or what's the story there?
I shall sample some of your material food.
All right.
So would you say you are a material girl in a material world?
Yeah.
No, I would not say that. I'm a shadow girl in a material world.
Yeah. Also, when we go to the place to get food, just watch out for the innkeeper. He's weird.
Okay, cool. We got money to spend, and I feel like another shopping tap gonna come around this games with $5,000.
All right, so yes, we can address shopping off air, in between sessions, and Lady Origina does not give you a new quest. She did say that the auction will be in a month's time, so right now it's all you guys. You guys
let's get the cave.
Yeah,
Gotta find out info on it. Find maybe the servant.
True.
Gotta squeeze it
so
out.
I expect you players to contact each other during the week, make some plans. We will play again next Thursday, unless anybody, shits themselves or something terrible.
I've only done that twice in my life. Hit myself twice.
Well, they were both
Full disclosure.
last month.
I'm literally. Anyway,
So, thank you both.